Okay. Hi, my name is Selena Mills. I am an mixed indigenous mom, writer, and body positive coach, also multidisciplinary artist. And I have a lot of conflicting thoughts and feelings on identity, specifically my own indigeneity, if you will. Um, I didn't grow up knowing my roots, knowing my tribe or my clan or any of that as a result of cultural genocide and oppression of my peoples, how my mother was influenced. She thought it was best to lie to me about who my father was, and that's a story that she's okay with me sharing because my story is her story. And not knowing my roots and being told that somebody else was my father for such a long time that I know happened to a lot of Indigenous families for various reasons. Not knowing that had such a intense impact on my life, not only as a young woman and a teenager, but as a mother now, because I want to be able to pass on to them the knowledge that I don't have about what their roots are. But the conflicting feelings I have about that are that I've been impressioned about needing to have that information because I get asked constantly and I get tested and I get questioned about whether or not I'm Native enough because I don't have the answers that people want about my direct lineage. And I don't want to push that onto my kids because they're walking a very different life. We walk the red road, we're ceremonial, we have our traditional feasts, and we do everything that we can to incorporate an Indigenous lifestyle and belief system in our everyday life. And my kids are naturally drawn to it just as much as I am. But the conflicting thing is that while we are living it, and they don't need to prove to anybody other than what goes on within our central fire in our family, I don't want it. I don't want them to face those same issues. I want them to be able to say with pride, and I want to be able to supply them with that information about their lineage. So us as a family harnessing through everyday life just all of the resources in the community and our friends and our adopted Indigenous family has been so helpful, and I'm very grateful for that. But I also have a lot of heartache and frustration with the Indian Act that has essentially created these systems wherein we cannot actualize our own lives. Everything is controlled, and we're not able to just do and live as we wish.